Hey guys, so we're back with a just a small talk. Gonna be doing this real quick video. I'm gonna be talking about some stuff that I recently have been studying and looking into that I'm really excited about because I had never thought that I would be looking into this type of stuff. So I guess it's just a testament to my growth as a spiritual person and wanting to educate myself. I have my headphones on because I that last video had a bit of interference. Hopefully that does not happen this time. Unless it's some angels, if it's you and you want to just fuck up my audio, go for it. Baby girl, I love you. Baby boy, I love you. Um, but yeah, recently I've been looking into some more information about aliens and planet seeding and oh child. I don't remember exactly what it was called, but pretty like the stuff about the world being a hologram, things like that. So I'm really like so super into that right now. And I'm not talking about it in like a full video because I don't want to be saying some shit that I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. And really, I'm just having fun with it right now. So that's been super dope. Also, have been looking into information on the cosmic egg and the third eye and how all of these symbols correlate with one another and the thalamus inside of our brain and just ancestral communication and just all of this stuff has just been super exciting for me to really get into because I'm at an exciting point in my spiritual journey where I feel like I'm no longer dealing with trauma in my life, and having my growth be based off of trying to develop like self love and shit like that, which is super crucial. But now I'm getting to learn about the world and the universe, and that's like, oh my god, like it's super fun and exciting, and I feel like I'm getting like information that's you know missed, and I'm just naturally I like to study and learn. So, this has been super fun for me. I will say this though. While I was researching, they mentioned, I remember hearing something or reading, hearing something about Easter Island, and I'm not good with like definitions, definitions and words and shit like that. So I don't I didn't save all this stuff. I didn't write it down. But it's like those stone like temples that are used for solar. I don't know what the hell it's called. Solar viewing or some shit like that. Looking at space and being in tune with space. You know them the stone walls and shit. The stone not stone wall. Oh my god. The big stone pillars that they put in formation in the circles and shit like that. So I was looking at those and they mentioned Easter Island, and then I started thinking that immediately reminded me of Pokemon the movie 2000. And I'm pretty sure that they went to fucking Easter Island and they were collecting all of these elemental orbs and shit. And they had that big ass spaceship in the movie. Like, oh my god. Like, they talking about some real shit in fucking Pokemon, bro. Real shit in Pokemon. Like, I was like, yo, this is so dope. So I'm gonna rewatch that movie today. At some point, I'm really excited to do that and kind of get a new perspective on it outside of the one that I had when I was a kid. So that's super dope. I'm excited to see because they had the same formations. They had like the whole tribal energy to it as far as the rituals um, and just the oh my gosh, I'm excited for that. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I guess if you're interested, you can do your own research, like I always say, and check out the movie. If you haven't seen Pokemon the movie 2000, you're really missing out, buddy. Um, so yeah, that was my quick chat. Oh my gosh, you know what? This is gonna be a little bit longer than the others because I want to talk about my dream last night real quick. So I had this dream, and I haven't interpreted it yet. I'm just like so fucking busy today with just everything that I need to do and all this stuff that I have on my to-do list. But I had this dream that it was me and a few other people, and we were in it wasn't, I guess it was a school, but it wasn't like a typical school setup. It wasn't like a classroom and shit. Um, but it was me and like one of my cousins and some other strangers who I don't know. And we were running through this sort of obstacle course. And we were running from, there was something that was chasing us. I don't know what it was. It was like a, I don't know if it was, I don't remember if it was a person or just like, I'm sorry, I'm shaking the camera. I don't know if it was just like a small entity, like a demon, or I don't know what it was. But we were pretty much running to make sure that that thing never caught up with us and that we were always ahead of it. And I remember going down like a set of stairs and seeing this. There was a sector in this dream where there were um, students, like stereotypical students. They had the desks that were set up, and all of them had their heads down, like they were all just asleep. And there was one student who was not like the others, and they were watching us, and they were so like interested, and they were the only ones that were awake, you know, kind of in this. Uh, I don't want to get ahead of myself, but they were the only ones that were awake, and you know, we just kept, the obstacle course got more and more intense. Like eventually the place started to flood and there was a risk of us drowning, and, you know, platforms started to fall away and they started to like turn into slopes and things like that. And you had to just really be on your toes. Like we were jumping and shit, grabbing on rails and going through. And I remember at one point in the dream, this guy, he pops up, and I saw him like his real self. Like it wasn't, that was when I realized that we were in like a sort of virtual reality or video game type of thing, and or the Matrix, if you want to call it that. And he came up and he had his headset in, he had his controller, and he was like, "I told you." He was in first place, so he was like, "I told y'all niggas, I got this shit. I told y'all." Like, and he had his snacks. He was like, "I told y'all, like, I got this. I'm finna be going in." You know what I'm saying? And then um, that was when I woke up from the dream. And it was like, it was so dope because it was like, oh my God, like this was a dream literally telling me that all of these things that we go through, first of all, starting with the classroom and the kids, and they were all asleep. Like what, that's so beautiful, and just like a perfect sort of depiction of what life is really like. And I'm not dissing school or anything like that, but that is the first sort of step of getting us trapped into um, the matrix, and preventing us from opening our consciousness and kind of holding us back from our true potential is, you know, those systems of school and conforming and things like that. And to see that one student that was, you know, so like excited to see us, you know, and being awake and being, you know, it was very motivational because I was like, yo, that's what I want to do, or that's how I want to impact my actual like life outside of just the dream state, or you know, whatever dimension, whatever, you know, that's all. Yeah. Um, I hope that there's one person who is, you know, around some other motherfuckers who is just asleep in this world and starts looking at us and see that we have this limitless potential to run through this fucking crazy ass obstacle course and kill this shit. You know what I'm saying? And not feel threatened, not be afraid. We was having fun with this whole shit, like this whole matrix, this whole video game virtual reality world that we were in. Like we was having fun and they were watching us have fun, you know. And I'm sure if I didn't wake up, I'm pretty sure that them kids or that one child would have joined us on that fucking obstacle course at some point. I know that they probably weren't ready at that time, but they saw what was going on. You know what I mean? And it was just so dope. It was really, really dope. So that was my dream last night. Again, like I said, if you guys want to hear more about my dreams, let me know and I can keep talking about them. I'm sorry that this one was a little bit longer. I really try to keep these like 5 minutes. But I had to talk about that dream because that shit was so fucking dope. Like it was so much fun. Just forget about the messages. Like, oh my God, just to run around this obstacle course and be such a badass and be jumping and shit and grabbing on the poles and flipping and sliding, all that shit. That was so fucking fun. It was so cool. I've never had a dream like that. But yeah, you guys have an awesome day. Thank you guys for tuning in to this video. If you watch my other ones, thank you for that. I really appreciate you guys taking the time because I know these videos can be long and I can talk a lot, but thank you, thank you, thank you. And I will see you guys in the next one. I love you. Peace out. Have a blessed day. Be kind. Go do something good for somebody. Do something good for yourself, too. Never forget that. All right. Peace out, y'all. Bye.